Now we work towards discovering a message that has come through for your relationships. Please mind, this is not a reading for 2026 because that's not how readings work. I do not provide any yearly guidance in the form of a collective reading. You can book a one-on-one with me to understand that. For now, this is only a time-sensitive reading which is popped in your feed at the moment and is giving you guidance on what needs your attention at the moment. Uh, Although, whenever the feed finds you is the time when you need the guidance take to happen, basically. So, for your relationships now, okay. So I guess the spirit animal wants your attention first before we look into what's happening. So it's the mouse for you. Okay? Okay. Uh, so for your relationships at the moment, what's happening is that you're getting indecisive. Your mind is speaking against your heart, and your heart is acting against the mind. So you're really confused in your relationship. You don't know whether to trust, whether to take that next move, whether to expect, whether not to expect, whether the feelings are for real, whether you should uphold the feelings or you should let it go. But you're confused at the moment about your relationship, and there's a lot of emotional turmoil. Your relationship is acquiring a lot of space in your mind. Perhaps this explains why your health has been um, has it's on a toss at the moment, is because your mind is not stable, is not really balanced. The advice, however, is quite if you look at it in a way, is not a difficult one here. You are being advised to go by the book, meaning it's very simple. You can simply speak to an elder or a person who you've been going forward to with your problems in life, if there is at all a person like that, or what your gut says, the first thought that comes as an advice to you, something as simple as that. You're being advised to go by the book, meaning something that seems to be the safest option at the moment, the safest advice that you think at the moment, because sometimes we feel like walking on eggshells is what is going to bear sweet fruits, but that's not the case. It is not. It is not always the case. In fact, it's not the case most of the times. It's not supposed to be difficult in order to be great, especially in relationships. So you're being advised to go by the book, something that seems more safe, more obvious, what your gut advises you to. You can take help from a senior, somebody at in your family or at work, somebody you've been going forward to with issues in life. You can do that. Also, by the book card also advises you to go out with your friends and family. So a little celebration or going out or spending a moment with them is also going to bring you a lot of clarity here, because that will restore your strength right now, because you are in a state of confusion. You don't feel so strong, and this also indicates a lot of gut related disturbance, which can also be in coherence with your health guidance that has appeared. You can watch the first reel in case you have missed that. So a lot of it is making sense. The mouse card here, again, like the frog that appeared in your health guidance, mouse also is an animal that is always in the eyes of its predator. There's a constant fear of being um, at risk, at risk wala situation is always there constantly. So mouse here is also there to warn you to be really alert and on your toes, because had it not been a case wherein, had the things been quite smooth, your mind would not be fighting with your heart. But because this situation has appeared, there is an obvious sign or symptom of there could be a possible threat to whatever you find precious to you. It could be your freedom, it could be um, your career, your choices, whatever, but that seems to be at risk, and hence you are in fight mode. Hence, your mind and heart are battling against each other, and mouse is there to warn you. So, this is making a lot of sense here. You must go with what seems a more safer choice um, to protecting you. Okay, so this is the advice that is coming through for your relationships. The good part here is that you're not being given a clear decision here. You're being warned. So, maybe sometimes in our act of protecting ourselves, we rediscover our relationship with our own self, and that makes us a stronger person. So, maybe this upheaval is there only to make your relationship with your own self a tad bit stronger. Uh, and this time will pass, and you must take a hold on your emotion and go out and celebrate with friends and family. Take that moment out, and you should find clarity, and your gut must also restore by that time. Okay, so that's for your relationship guidance.